Well, hello family, welcome back to KatochXcrypto. In today's video, I will revisit Pudgy Penguins once again. If you remember, in my last video about Pudgy Penguins, I told you to pay close attention to Pudgy Penguin token, which is Pengu token, when it was at around $0.01. Now this price totally pumped after I released this video, and you can see here from 0.01, which is right over here, it pumped to the level of 0.015, a nearly gain of close to 90% or close to 100%. People made a lot of money, and of course they minted a lot of money when the market was actually crashing and of course going nowhere. So in this video I will revisit this token and tell you, is it the best time to sell this token or you should hold it for the long run. So with that, let's start the video. Let's talk about Pudgy Penguin Pengu token. Now, before I begin, like I always say, please do remember to press subscribe and also press the bell icon if you haven't already, and remember to click on link below to join my Telegram group right away. So look at the price, which is 0.015, which is good. And again, let's revisit the numbers. Market cap is again close to $1 billion. Circulating supply is 62 billion token, and maximum supply is 88 billion token. Again, remember this number. Now the question is, where are we heading? So in my recent video, I talked about canary files for Pengu ETF. After this news, the Pudgy Penguin native Pengu token pumped like crazy, making people a lot of money. Also, they have a native Pengu NFTs, and those NFTs also rose in value. The floor price of these NFT has actually skyrocketed to nearly 500%. Can you believe that? And because of this, Pengu is in the news everywhere, including Nasdaq. Now the question is, where are we heading from this price? Are we going to hit 10 cents or $1? Let's talk about that first and then see whether it's the time to short this token or sell the Pengu token and book profits or not. So first of all, there's a big news, and that is your big beautiful bill has been passed in US, which led to the market crash. You can see right over here, including BTC, BNB, these tokens kind of stagnated and then crashed recently, like yesterday itself, but then recovered. You can see Solana, which is right over here, got the maximum hit and it crashed to nearly $146. Similar thing happened to other tokens like Launchcoin, other stuff like that. But right now, the question is the market heading for a crash and should you book profits? That is the question. So first of all, let me analyze the technical chart. If you are trading Pengu or holding Pengu and if you're in good profit, I suggest if you are okay with this profit, you should sell it. Why? Because if you look at the 1 hour and 4 hour chart, they are reaching a peak. You can see here a kind of double bottom has been formed in this chart. Let me show this by this example. These two are the peaks that are formed recently, and these indicates coming off bears, the bearish momentum. Of course, that cannot be 100% true, but again, the bull run is kind of stagnating for Pudgy Penguins after the news went live, and of course, after Trump passes the big beautiful bill. Now you can see 4 hour chart, which looks quite decent, but again, you can see the same situation like 1 hour, a double top, which means it can crash down further. It can go down to 0.014 cents, and if things are bad, it can actually go back to the original value, which is 0.01. Now again, take this into consideration. If you are a long-term player and market situation doesn't affect you, I think you should hold this token because the future for this token is bright. But if you're someone who's already in profit and looking to book profits or make more money and is not a long-term investor, I suggest you should sell Pengu at this price point and buy it when the price gets lower below 0.014 or maybe below 0.01, because that is very much possible if you zoom out and look at the weekly chart and also on the daily chart. Just look at here. On the weekly also, it is making kind of a double top, which is kind of right over here. Let me show you with the brush, this and this. When this happen, the token actually go down back, and it can actually go down to 0.66 if the things got very worse. If you're in profit and if you are someone who love to hold this token for long term, stay invested. If you're someone who want to book profits, I think now is the time to book your profit. Otherwise, you're going to erode your profit or make less money. That is my belief about this token. A pure technical analysis, I can say. I share a lot of updates in my Telegram. Of course, you can join it. But again, this is my analysis. Overall, the token is good. The flow chart, or you can say the fundamentals of this token, is very strong. So clearly it is going to ride the wave. It can make you 2x, 5x, 10x very easily. Can it hit 10 cents? I think that is very much possible. But can it hit $1? I think that will take a lot of time. And of course, if there is token burning, only then it can hit $1 because the supply is huge. It's close to 88 billion token. So again, my suggestion is if you are a short-term investor and in profit, sell Pengu right now and enter in later. And if you're a long-term investor and believe in the project, I think you should hold it through the down market. When the bull wave arrives, the big bull wave, invest back and make good money. With that, I complete my video. Let's meet tomorrow in a new video, new content. Till then, take care. Have a nice day.